Hey, what's going on, guys? Have you ever heard of Mobile Suit Gundam Micro Wars? It's a series of candy toys that I've not really been all that interested in, so that's why I haven't reviewed any of them. But these two looked a little bit more interesting to me, enough so that I thought I'll check them out, do a little review here of these so you guys can see what these figures are like in case any of you are interested. These are from Series 4, so there has been a few series already before these came out. Series 4 here includes the Unicorn Gundam, the Jagen, that thing from Unicorn, that little like space pod little flying thing, and some staff pilots, and then the Sazabi, and then the Hildorf here, which we've got over here. So these are the two that we're going to be checking out today. You guys can see what they're like. I can find out what they're like. I can find out if I want to collect any more of these or if these two are going to be enough for me. So as you can see, they're sort of similar in their proportions to the Gundam Converge figures, but these I think have a little bit more in the way of articulation, slightly, and also they open up and you can put the little pilot figure up inside of them. So we'll go ahead and take a look at the Sazabi here first. So it looks pretty cool there on the front of the box. You can see there in the background this image, which is here on the back of the box there too. So that whole bit opens up and you put the little dude in there. And so there you go. That's kind of all there is really to see here. So let's just get this opened up. And it looks like our instructions for how to put together are there inside. I don't think we'll necessarily need those. So we've just got these parts all in here. So you'll have to clip the parts off a little bit. So they're a little bit similar, at least in the construction of once you like open them up and put them together, similar to the Universal Unit figures, I guess it looks like. And we do have some stickers in here as well. So let me get this out here. And I was under the impression that this set would include a pilot figure, but I guess maybe not. And maybe this one doesn't either. No, this one says Hildorf and Pilot, but the Sazabi is just only the Sazabi, so unfortunately no figure in here within this one, I guess. So you can see what some of these little runners are going to look like with the little parts, so you'll have those you need to clean up. We got the main body over here. Obviously, if you want this to be fully color accurate, you will have to do a little bit of painting on these, as the whole backpack is basically supposed to be black. So, and all the little details and everything, there's a lot that's going to need to be fixed. For these stickers, I guess this one goes on the head camera, but those black ones there go where? Let me see. On the front of the knees. So there, on that little section there on the front of the knees is supposed to be black, so you can use this little sticker for that. So, alright, let me get them put together and then we'll see how it looks. Alright, here it is, and it's pretty cool. It's like it's like an extra small SD kit basically. You do have some hollow gaps here in the fuel tanks, up underneath the backpack there, up underneath the fees, hollow. That's not very surprising. You do have a hard point there for plugging this onto an action base, which is pretty cool. I guess if you want to do some flying poses with this. There is, like I said, more articulation than what you would have with a Converge figure, which is nice. It's also a bit larger too than Converge figures. Like the head will turn, of course. The top of the head you can remove here to turn the mono eye a little bit, and then you have the mono eye painted there in some like metallic green, which looks pretty good. As for the sticker on here, the stickers are pretty crap. They're like McDonald's toy quality stickers. So the one that I went to put up there for the camera, like when I peeled it off, it peeled the paper off of like the adhesive sticker, so it like separated the sticker, so that didn't work. And then the black ones I got on there, but yeah, they just kind of look like crap. So yeah, fortunately, there's not a lot of those for this. So you can turn the mono eye into it. Anyway, the shoulder is just connected on a peg. You can rotate that. The arm is connected via a ball joint there, so you can move that, rotate that around a little bit. The shield, I should say, is also connected onto a ball joint there. So a little bit of painting on the Zeon logo there, Neo Zeon logo there on the shield would look pretty cool. The hand is just plugged in with a peg, so you can rotate that. Or a ball joint, I'm sorry, I should say, so you can move that around a little bit. We have the beam rifle over here, which is just, it's molded in red, but then it's just all painted here in gray for you, so you got that. That's nice. As for other like pre-painting on this, you have the yellow around here, but that doesn't extend for the piping around to the back. So the piping on the front is yellow, and then it's just in the red there. You have a little tiny bit of yellow splashed into these little vent accents there on the front of the shoulders too, but it's not really very noticeable. The leg is connected via a ball joint up in there. The foot is connected via a ball joint there, so again, very similar to an SD kit basically. Up underneath the back skirt, it's kind of nothing really to see there. The top of the back skirt does, though, I mean, look alright. It's got some details there and everything. So again, it's got some details around everywhere, so if you were to take the time to paint this up or at least detail it up or something, you could make it look at least better than how it looks straight out of the box. But as it is, I mean, for just a couple of bucks for a little candy toy like this, it's not too bad as long as you're not paying all that much for it. For the opening gimmick, this whole part opens up like that, which is pretty interesting, and that's where our little pilot figure will go. So on that note, since we don't have a pilot figure with this set, let's go ahead and move on then. Alright, next up, let's go ahead and take a look here at the Hildorf and pilot here. Now I'm guessing it's only one, not three, but there's three shown there, so I don't know. Let's see. On the back here, you can see once again this one will also open up. You got the one guy logo. I think this is the one that is included, just the one green suit there. The orange suit one, I'm not sure. I guess that's meant to be Char, isn't it? Probably. But here on the back, it shows the number 3 there. That little set comes with these little guys, one in like white and then a couple in off-white, but not that orange one. So where's the orange one? I think it's from a previous set. Well, I'm sure it's been in a previous set in one of the other series, maybe just not in series 4, but I don't know. No, there's the pilot figure in there. So no, we do have 3. Okay, well, anyway. So yeah, you have all 3 of them in here actually, so cool. I guess that's good. We can use that one with the Sazabi, and the other 2 here we can use with the Hildorf. So let me just pop this bag open. So here's a look at like the main body section there of the tank. Very cool. Again, it's going to take some pre-painting on these treads down there and just painting in some of the details on this, but I mean overall it does look pretty nice, I gotta say. First impression here, but let me go ahead and get this one put together as well. We'll see how it comes together once it's all the mono eye there. If we look up close, you can see it looks like really scratched or something like that. Like it's got some like pearlescent or like pearl metallic kind of pink paint on there for that, but it's like scratched or damaged or something already, which is a little disappointing. I'll have to redo that unfortunately, but all right, let's just let's see here. All right, and this one looks very cool, I gotta say. I'm pretty impressed with how this one looks, definitely. So it's got a lot of detail around on there. Also, we have some hollow gaps here on the back, and then also on the underside of the little Zaku arms there. So you do have a little bit of hollow gaps around there. The shoulder is connected via a ball joint here. The lower arm is connected via a ball joint there. The hand is just molded together with that, so you can't rotate the hand or anything. And then the Zaku machine gun over here is also just plugged down into the hand. You could plug it into the other hand if you wanted to, but kind of not really too much point to that. You have a hollow gap on the side of the Zaku machine gun there as well. The big main cannon here can rotate side to side like that. It opens up in here, and that's where your pilot figure will go. And then you can also rotate the mono eye for this with this little shtick there on the inside of that. You switch that to the side, and then your mono eye is a little bit off to the side there. It's not very much and it's not very noticeable, but it does move a little bit side to side with the little peg in there. Moving that back and forth can change the position of the mono eye there, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, really nicely detailed, this one, I gotta say. And you know, again, for such a small little thing, we got our 3 little guys here, 2 in green and then 1 in orange. So these are in like a little bit softer plastic. So these have some articulation to them. They're just kind of molded all together. So the shoulders, the elbows, the knees, the hips will all bend, and the head can rotate. You got a little bit of like metallic blue painted on there for the visor on the cameras for these. So just small little simple things. Let's see how easy it is to get this up inside of there. Shouldn't be too hard of a fit, but I don't know exactly how his knees or whatever legs are supposed to be positioned, but it's kind of just stick them down into there, and that's kind of the whole gist of it. Close it up, and there you go. And since we've got this yellow one now too, which I'm just gonna say is Char, since we've got this Char one now as well too, let's pop him down into the Sazabi and see how well this one fits in there. There we go. Once you get him down in there, that's looking like that, which is pretty cool. And you have like this like center console kind of thing there, which looks like it's, you know, like the little computer or whatever that's in front of him, which looks pretty cool. So you can close that up. And yeah, pretty interesting. So there's a look at Mobile Suit Gundam Micro Wars. So what do you guys think about these figures? Cool, interesting, not at all? I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be something that I'm gonna collect a bunch of. If I see, you know, a cool one, I may buy 1 or 2 more, but I don't think they're quite as nice as Converge figures in my mind. Of course, there's more that you can do with these, whereas Converge figures, basically you just put it together, put it on your shelf, and that's kind of the end of it. At least as far as like accessories or articulation or anything. These actually, I mean, you could pose them sort of slightly, but you know, not really all that much. But I don't know, again, just for a few bucks, they're not too bad. Little things to put up on the shelf, whatever. So what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comment section below. Are you collecting these? Do you have a bunch of them? Do you have any of them? Do you have different ones that you would recommend that I should check out that are pretty cool, pretty nice? Let me know down in the comment section below. As always, guys, thank you so much for the support. Check out the link to USA Gundam Store. They're down below, and you guys can save 10% off everything there on the site using my coupon code there. And as always, guys, appreciate you for the likes, commenting, subscribing, all of that. It's good to hear from you guys. Until next time, y'all have a great day. Goodbye.